It's a beautiful day, nice and bright and sunny. Happy day to be alive. It's always a nice day to be alive. Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Man, I am happy. There is a lot to go over. Well, really, it's just a hot sauce lineup for season 35 of Hot Ones. But that's okay because it's Hot Ones and it's awesome. But before we get into that, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see, what's my low? You know what? My low was that this weather all week, especially yesterday, has just been all over the place. I mean, where do you start? So that happened. It was just really cold and windy yesterday. Not unbearably so. And here's the thing, it sort of slightly rained. It kind of looked like mist, snow sort of stuff. I don't know. The weather was kind of all over the place. Not going to be worried about that. My high is... Actually, my high is it's a beautiful day out right now. It's all bright and sunny. The weather is supposed to get really warm. Like, I hear Monday and Tuesday it's going to be in the 80s. Like, this is what we in upstate New York have been waiting for. And I'm so happy. How very interesting. Hot Ones reveals the season 30 hot sauce lineup, and now we're getting warm weather. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a conspiracy theorist out there that's going to find some coincidence in that, but yeah, this is something I noticed. And what is my act of kindness? Actually, you know what? Another part of my high was yesterday I saw some friends as I was out and about getting ready for my day. It was actually very interesting. I went to the burned dairy that was in Horseheads, and I got myself a little snack, and actually I was parking there, and I was just about to get out of the car, and then I hear, hey! And I turn around, look to my left, and they were next door and the next car over. So I literally turned on my car was off. I turned on my car just a little bit to roll down my window. Oh God, it was nice. It was nice seeing them. It was just so wonderful. What's my act of kindness? Well, I did hold the door for some people yesterday. That definitely happened. I also gave I did someone a favor yesterday as well. Also gave my mom a call. Yeah, it was just a good, solid day all around. But enough about that. Let's get into today, which is, sorry, let me just look at, okay, false alarm. I don't think I've ever shared this before, but like, when I was growing up, I actually used to get migraines. They were more for, due to like puberty and hormones and stuff, and the way it came about for me was through migraines. And whenever a migraine happened, like, I'd start losing vision in like this side of my face and stuff like that. Like, it was weird. Every time I see like a sunspot, like spots in my face, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna happen again. So if you ever see me look at my hands, please know, okay, if I can see my hands, I should be okay. We're fine. Just a bit of false alarm. No worries there. So, where do I begin? Well, I mean, it's season 30 of Hot Ones, guys. This is gonna be awesome. I mean, there was one problem I had, but I'll get to that a little bit later. So, I was in yesterday's video, I was wondering, like, you know, I was speculating on what's gonna be on the hot sauce lineup and what isn't, if there's gonna be any returns. Here's the thing, anything made by Hot Ones is gonna be coming back. So, you know, Hot Ones Pickled Garlic Sriracha, which went from 2 to 3. Actually, it's the only one, actually them and Tropical Amarillo, that actually were at like spot 3 and 6 in one season. And then another season they went down to 2 to 5 respectively. And now they're back up to spot number 3 and number 6. So, yeah, it's good to see Hot Ones Pickled Garlic Sriracha and Hot Ones Sweet Scotch Bonnet Tropical Amarillo. And of course, the last Thermogeddon. That's not going anywhere. Speaking of things that are not going anywhere, Da Bomb. Da Bomb really isn't going anywhere. I mean, yeah. What else? I mean, listen. Da Bomb in the last... I wonder if it is possible that Hot Ones could actually make sauces for all 10 levels. I mean, listen, I'm sure they could, but if they did that, it would take away from what they're trying to do, which is, yes, they have made their own hot sauces, but, you know, they're letting, you know, people who make their own, like companies that make their own hot sauce have a chance in the spotlight and be well represented in the show. Definitely some newcomers, as well as a couple of decent puns, and some ones with really cool names. I mean, literally the first one is down to ferment. That's what Shishito said. I mean, come on. That works on so many levels. It does. Good Heat's Hot Brigine is number 2. Hot Ones Pickled Garlic Sriracha is number 3. Black Eyed Susan's Chick-Potle, not Chipotle, Chick-Potle, is what it says. Seriously, like, it was funny. I was trying to type it out on my computer as I was like listening to it, and the spell check came up. No, it's Chipotle. No, it's Chick-Potle. So I nut you up. And let's see, hot and spicy pickles and scorpion. A little bit of a Caribbean vibe until you go even more Caribbean with, at spot number 6, the Hot Ones Sweet Scotch Bonnet Tropical Amarillo. That's back number 6 again. Okay. The name for number 7 is just really cool. Cyanide Gourmet's 8 Dragons. Dude, like, I love the name because it kind of invokes like, kind of like in like media in like the late 80s, early to mid 90s, where if ever like hot sauce was ever featured on cartoons, it would have like a comically badass looking name. And Cyanide Gourmet's 8 Dragons is like that, only without the comically part. I mean, come on, it's at spot number 7. There's nothing comical about it. You know, you're gonna get hit, and you're gonna get hit hard. But not as hard as, of course, Da Bomb, Beyond Insanity, and spot number 8. What can I say, man? I mean, it's gonna be there probably for the duration of the show. And I love that Sean Evans had the perfect metaphor for the bomb, which is, hey, what can I say? You know, it's a toxic relationship. Oh, gosh. Good old shout out to Sean Evans. Hey, listen, holding it down is, listen, you know, no pun intended, Sean Evans is the best wingman in the game. He's easily the best corner man in the game. And if one day I'm ever lucky enough to be on Hot Ones, I'm definitely going to take that in mind if ever I need to take on the Wings of Death. Okay, so sauce number 9 is Triple X salsa vibes, craving capsaicin. Ooh, okay. Like that. Very, I mean, I love that salsa is a double. I mean, salsa is obviously, Spanish for sauce, and salsa is a type of dancing, salsa vibes, dancing and stuff like that. I love the pun. I love that name. Obviously, here's the thing: the bottle, like that's a watermelon hot sauce from a few seasons back. It looks unassuming, but it's going to be anything but. The one thing that definitely delivers what it promises is the last dab Thermageddon. I mean, it's the last dab. As Sean Evans says, you either you don't want to if you don't have to, but yeah, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, and you're going to. Well, I suppose your enjoyment will vary. I'll say that much. Yeah, man, this hot sauce lineup looks pretty solid. I mean, that looks good. But I said earlier I actually had one problem with it, and here it is. It's nothing to do with the lineup itself. It's the last several seasons. I mean, I guess First We Feast hasn't been completely consistent on this, but usually there's a sneak preview of what we're going to be seeing in the first episode of the new season, and they didn't do that. I mean, I'm sure there's a logical explanation why. In fact, if I were to guess, it's because this is season 30. The time for pulling punches, left the station 20 plus seasons. In fact, probably like 22 seasons ago, because I would say season 8, when they finally got Gordon Ramsay, that was probably when they stopped pulling punches. And actually, you know what? Who am I kidding? It's Hot Ones. They never pull punches. I just couldn't think of a better metaphor. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, I'm really digging this lineup. Again, I do kind of respect the move. I mean, I do kind of wish we had a sneak preview of what next week's episode is going to be and who the guest will be. I mean, for the record, it wouldn't change my reaction. I would still do a reaction video this upcoming Tuesday as per usual. I would just have I would just have the information in the back of my mind. Honestly, it works. It does. I mean, honestly, my gripe really comes from what I would have liked to see rather than seeing it for what it is. And for what this is a solid hot sauce lineup. I've got no complaints. This is perfect. This is great. A solid one for season 30. And I love that Sean Evans says, if you've seen here, this isn't your first rodeo. No, it is not. It is not my first rodeo. Believe me. Been a diehard fan since around season 4, season 5, and I ain't never looked back since. It's the one thing I look forward to every Thursday at 11. Actually, Thursday's a good day for watching YouTube videos for me. I mean, Mythical Kitchen usually has an episode out. Guga will have a video out. Claire Saffitz, a dessert person. Shout out to Claire Saffitz. And shout out to Guga and Mythical Kitchen too. They all have videos going on Thursday. But, you know what? It kind of feels like a Saturday morning lineup. From the old days. Getting up to watch Saturday morning cartoons, and you dedicate your morning to watching those cartoons. YouTube kind of recreated that, but Thursday. Oh, here's the thing. For me, it did. I mean, listen. I just mentioned a lot of really great YouTube channels. Obviously, if you're not fond of those channels, it's understandable. You know, your mileage may vary, your experience on YouTube will vary, but yeah, it feels like, seriously, for a while now, Thursdays really has felt like I'm just a kid watching cartoons on a Saturday morning, only it's YouTube shows, and none of them are animated. But for real, this is actually really exciting. I'm looking forward to season 30. I just came out with a short while ago saying what I'd like, a guest I would like to see. I mean, listen, there's a lot of guests I'd like to see on Hot Ones. Snoop Dogg, John Cena, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Pine, Chris Pratt, all the Chris, because we already had Chris Hemsworth, might as well. Haley Steinfeld, ooh. What if she did an episode with her husband Josh Allen? That'd be cool. Yeah, man, I don't know what else to say other than, you know, I think this is going to be a really great season. You know, I think, and you know what? Obviously, this was clearly by chance. I don't think anyone really would have predicted this would be happening, but season 30 is going to be taking place in the summer. A show called Hot Ones, celebrating its 30th season, is taking place all throughout the summer. You know, I know weather, no matter where you are, is never quite consistent, but I wouldn't be surprised that on Thursdays throughout the summer, the days are going to be just a little bit warmer. Well, they'll start out that way, and then they'll increase in temperature over time. But that's usually how it works now, doesn't it? I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very homely. This video for all of you guys are watching. Enjoy your video. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to Andrew here to lend you always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.